right. I really like my starting hands so far, although they've not all, come to realize their full potential, especially the last one, which was pretty good starting hand. Where we just drew 6 non-lands in a row? Or five, yeah, 6 non-lands. 5 which we revealed and one of them revealed. Okay. We might Spatial Bird here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he plays. I don't know, maybe I should. Thing is, I'm not quite sure if he's what he's on yet. Okay. Okay, that makes it a little bit clearer. I want to kill this actually, but I also want to kill this. I just hate this card. I could just be super aggressive and play Wonka Engine. You guys are not helping me. He needs still two pieces for the combo. I don't have to kill the Sierra until he has the pieces for the combo. Just go super greed, dude. Just go super greed. Well, at least we made the same decision. I'm not sure if it's correct. The real problem is if we don't hit a blue source soon, I think. So we're gonna have to Fiend Hunter that. Spatial Fiend Hunter, I mean, when I say Fiend Hunter that. Or a blue source. Or bad, actually. I guess that works as well. Jeez. This is definitely the right play because this has a pretty high chance of drawing us a blue source. what what is happening? Is this just this is not blue Tron, this is like red green Tron stuff. He doesn't even know we're blue Tron at this point. I should not have 6, I should have 4. We can counter 1-drops and 2-drops. 2-drops is very good. And 1-drops is also good because we can counter Path and we can counter Melira. And we have lethal actually. If he doesn't block. Hang on, no, I have lethal, right? If I Ulamog in a smart way. Can't be blocked. Menace says. And there's no reminder text from Menace. It says can't be blocked by less than 2 creatures. Okay. Let's just attack, and if he doesn't block, he might just not block actually. He didn't block. Our opponent must be. This is not how this deck is supposed to work. Jesus, why did that happen? That's not how I want to play. Okay, so we're against Abzan combo. Eugene is pretty good against that. Charles is not that good against that. Negates are reasonable because of the collected company in the chord. I'm not sure what we should take out. I, actually, you would probably want to take out Kozilek because what happened there is just not that likely that that happens. So some of you might say, negate is not good because against a collected company deck, 80% of the deck is creatures. Otherwise, we would not be able to play collected company. Hi, wife, girlfriend, or crazy cat person. Are you asking me if I have a wife, girlfriend, or crazy cat person, or if I am a wife, girlfriend, or crazy cat person? You have to specify that request. But what I was trying to say, they don't play a lot of spells. It's mostly creatures. But the spells they do play, you absolutely want to counter. So negate is really good for that. I think one negate is possible. You might also play one Chalice, but I don't think Chalice is that good, to be honest. I mean, you can always play one Chalice. Do you have a wife, girlfriend, or crazy cat person? No, I don't. None of the above. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's not great, but I'm gonna keep it. Please don't have a turn one dork. I have a roommate, but that's not quite the same. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better than having a turn one dork. Take whatever you want. My passion are you guys, right? I don't have time for romantic anything because I'm like always thinking of you guys and so determined to streaming and creating content. That's 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 a good thing like to tell yourself. A good way to be in denial. Come on, it's not such a hard choice. You probably want to take spatial. You see? Now you can play a bird, and I can repeal it. Just don't play voice. If you play voice, I'm like, he's on 12 life, by the way. Come on. Oh, that was actually. I hate voice so much. Like this is. I hate green cards which are good against blue, and this is like one, or which are better than blue cards. I hate collected company, and I hate this card as well. Really, 3 blue kitchen things. Well, that happens. I'm not gonna give you a token to counter that. Although that might actually be worth it, since I get the scry. You get a 2/2, but it grows. But I can repeal the 2. Yeah, actually, I should have probably countered that. Probably should have countered that. Yeah, I want to make sure I hit my land drop. So I want to draw as many cards as possible. I would like to play Fortnite here next turn because it's a pretty big blocker. And we definitely want to hit our land drop. This is a little bit awkward now. Well, more than just a little bit, because if he denies us here the repeal, oh boy. Which card would you really like to save? Which card would you really like to save? The Seer, right? If I repeal this, he might sack it. If I repeal this, he might sack it. If I repeal this, he probably doesn't sack. I just want to draw a card. I just want to hit my land drop. Perfect. So this is... Whenever an opponent casts a spell during your turn. Shit, man. Can't even Snapcaster. I need a modern deck. You have modern decks. Don't you have Suicide and X? If it's End This Life combo, we could let that go. We can, well, only because it's online. Well, no, not only because it's online. We can win through End This Life. That's the point. Oh, you don't like these decks anymore? Did I mention before how much I hate voice? Oh boy. I think I'm gonna have to bottom here. Well, I could Snapcaster Spatial. Could Snapcaster Spatial voice. Seer probably. Yeah, I'm bottom. You could keep the expedition map, but I'm just hoping that we get lucky. Never lucky, rubber ducky. Actually, I'm not gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna play Faunus here instead. I think that's pretty. Okay. I think this is better since he has only 2 cards in hand. Can have a Hierarch. Seriously? If budget was no concern for me, I would probably play Espa or Grixis control after the bans. With the visions, of course, but lots of other fun cards as well. So I'm not gonna concede here because we can realistically win through this with Mindstay Warlock as well as Ulamog. And because I'm salty because he top decked another court. Not gonna lie. If I was dead to limited unlimited life, I would concede. Because it's just a waste of time for everybody. And if he screws up, well, first of all, you shouldn't, because it's not that hard. You click this guy, and then you click the other guy. But if he does screw up, I mean, it, it, that's not what I'm hoping. I mean, even if he screws up at this point, it doesn't even matter, right? He has like 100 life and gets to scry soul ever. Doesn't really make a big difference. He does screw up now. But that's not what I'm hoping on here. I'm hoping that I manage to get this Eugene somehow down, minus clear the board, and then somehow get to Mindslaver or Ulamog. I want to see if he's scrying to the bottom or top. He's scrying to the top. What could that be? It can only be red cap, I think. So you have to keep counter open now. They're attacking? Well, if I do this though, take even more damage. No, I still want to do this, otherwise he gets another when I counter next turn, and I have to counter next turn. Repeal though. Repeal on this dude is pretty nice. He lets us draw chemist. Well, let's see. I mean, he has to sack. You gotta sack. I can also Snapcaster repeal this dude, and suddenly we have a big fucking stalemate. Yep. Nicely played, my friend. I'm surprised how fast he was able to do the whole combo, because I played against this like against Melira Pot, back when Melira Pot was a thing, of course. Now he has a Hierarch, so I can't do this, right? Snapcaster, yes. And I remember that the Melira guys always were super aggro when you made them go off, which I kind of understand, but it only took him like 2 minutes, which is not a lot of time. There's a lot of combos which take way longer, including Mindsaver Lock. And he got like 40 life because he was at around 10, and now he's at around 60. And he got to screw like 20 cards, which is a lot. What? Oh, now he made a mistake, bro. Now you done goofed. Did I make a mistake? Red cap is a 4-drop, right? Sure. Sure. So he has a Hierarch in hand. Oh no, he has Hierarch +1. Well, I really have to keep Contour open now, so I can't cast Fortnite next turn. And I really want to scry, because if I hit mine, if I scry mine to the top or an expedition map, Jesus man, if that happens. Of course, hang on. Let me just do these. Oh no, I have to do them. Oh, actually, let me just have 6. It's not like we have anything to do. Why didn't you do this when this draw was on the stack, dude? You could have drawn a land, play the land, untapped land, play the Hierarch, so you're safe from something like this, and then you could still scry a red cap to the top. If we come back from this, I mean, I'm gonna be so proud. And it's definitely going to YouTube, right? And I mean, it doesn't have to. Not much has to happen. You know, he plays a spell, we condescend it, scry mine to the top, Eugene everything, and just ultimate Eugene, find Ulamog. It's not a big thing that needs to happen. Don't want to block yet. Okay, now I have Riemann open, so I think now we're fine with. I probably want to leave something like this open, casting this dude, right? And this gives us a better option to block. So before it wasn't enough. Jesus. Court. Now we're actually dead. How can he have all the chords? Well, of course, because he can scry. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. This is my mistake. He didn't scry so much. I didn't think he had the best card. The thing is, if I Riemann now, I'm dead. If I con this, I'm actually not dead. If I counter, because he doesn't have two black, he cannot cast red cap. If he's smart, he can. What does collected company actually say? If he's smart, he can put a collected company on top and then a red cap. But I don't think collected company hits red cap, right? It's yeah. So this is his last chord. If I counter this, there's nothing he can scry on top, which is actually gonna win him the game. Because he doesn't have double black for the red cap. I was about to concede. Because I thought, okay, if I counter this, he just scries red cap to the top, and we lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we might just go for a hard cast at this point. That might be good enough. Just 2 lands to the top, buy time with Riemann and negate. What's more likely? That we hit a no. This is more likely. This got me at the edge of my seat, to be quite honest. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he has something. What about his clock though? What are you trying to say? But I should not concede unless he actually has it. Yeah. Okay. You should not concede unless he actually has it. Oh, you mean his clock on the board? I have a Fortnite here now. There is no clock on the board. Okay, he goes for Gavney Township. That's actually smart. It's actually really smart. Okay. And we're dead though. Next turn he can just swing with everything, and we're dead. I mean, there's the tower on top. Maybe he's gonna make a mistake and play something, because he's scrying here, so it's totally possible. And if I had scryed to the bottom, man, we would still have a chance. But I think scrying to the top was the correct choice. It's just such an uphill battle when your opponent has tutoring every single turn and can choose what they get. If we had one more mana, it would be GG. I think. I think it would be GG. Right, and it's turn 9 and we're at 7 mana. If we had hit one more land drop, if we would be able to cast Eugene right now, we would be fine. Did he just screw up? I'm gonna Riemann it first because I want to draw a card. I mean, I knew this card, but I still want to draw it. All you had to do was activate the township again and swing with everything. You done goofed. Are we actually gonna win this? No, he still has lethal, right? How can he still have lethal? You had lethal last turn then too. Why didn't you swing with everything last turn? And now he actually doesn't even have lethal anymore because he has summoning sickness. Bro, you fucked up on so many fronts. Opponent is throwing away the victory. All he had to do was turn everything sideways. Well, I I shouldn't say this, but opponent kind of deserves to lose. I'm not sure what he's trying to play around by not just swinging for lethal. And I have no idea what he's putting on top. The thing is, after he sees this, he can put another card on top. Like in response, he can just scry something good on top. But I don't think he actually has something that's good in response to Eugene. Maybe like a front, but even a front wouldn't be that amazing because we only -3, and then we could -4 again in theory. We probably wouldn't want to do it. Can't believe we're still in this game. He had like 5 different ways to kill us. Yeah, but activating the township, I think he didn't need to play around repeal. I think that, well, yeah, okay, playing around repeal, yeah. Well, playing around repeal probably lost him the game. Didn't even swing with anything. I'm like a little school kid, like on the first day of summer holiday. Opponent must be so salty. Jesus. How could you let this happen, opponent? How could you let this happen? Let's get in for the attack here. Don't think he plays haste. He didn't scry. I'm wondering what he got. He didn't play either. Angel. Yeah, I'm gonna take Angel, and if I hit, I'm not gonna play it, because I have 6 mana, obviously. But I'm also not gonna play it because I want to have Riemann open. I'm not sure if I should attack with everything. I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't think life totals are gonna matter. I think he has collected company. It's gonna use his end of turn. Such a good read. Such a good read. Please another corner spell. Wow. The Shock Trooper is with us today. The Shock Trooper is with us. Had it. Had it. Yeah, I am. I am gonna acknowledge your infinite life. That's exactly why I didn't choose to attack anyway. Um, Oh boy. I think we really want corner spells. Question is, do we minus this with 10 on it? Oh wow. He just conceded? Wow. Okay, so here you could do a bunch of things. So we haven't played a land this turn, so you definitely want to keep one map, play the map, crack the map, get a mine, and then play the angel. That's one line, but you could also discard the angel, keep both the expedition maps, get a mine, get an Eye of Eugene, win the game, right? So keeping map and angel, so discarding expedition map is the safer way. This way you get Tron this turn and play angel, but then you still have to find Ulamog, but we have this guy, and this guy can minus 10 every 5 turns, so or every 6 turns. Or you keep both expedition maps, and that's just for how you go aggressively for a win. But yeah, I think he was probably gonna lose at this point. But only because, I mean, he screwed that one up, to be quite honest. Well, he played around repeal, probably. But yeah, we should not have won that game. If he played aggressively, if he played greedy and just used his what's it called, Gavany Township, and turned all his creatures sideways, we would have lost.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.